So, my friends and I decided to host a potluck dinner. Innocent enough, right? We all have busy lives, and cooking is not exactly our forte, so naturally, we turned to TikTok for inspiration. We each picked a viral recipe to bring to the gathering, hoping to impress each other with our newfound culinary prowess. The intrigue began when we all arrived at Sarah's place with our dishes in hand, each one covered with a suspicious amount of aluminum foil and the look of uncertainty on our faces. First up was Kevin, who sheepishly unveiled his contribution, the infamous baked feta pasta. It looked more like a crime scene with the amount of cherry tomato juice that had escaped. The feta hadn't melted so much as it had taken refuge in a corner of the dish, forming a kind of dairy barricade. Next, Julie brought a whipped coffee that she insisted could be a soup or something. We weren't sure if she was serious or if she'd just gotten confused halfway through the video. The coffee had the consistency of drywall paste, and none of us were brave enough to attempt a taste. Then there was Dave, who proudly presented his watermelon filled with mustard. Yes, apparently that's a thing. The silent room echoed with the sound of our collective disbelief. He swore it was a flavor revelation. We all took a cautious bite, only to be met with the taste equivalent of a traffic jam, confusing and unpleasant. Finally, Sarah, our host, uncovered her dish, a rainbow-colored cloud bread that looked more like it belonged in a kindergarten art project than on a dinner table. It was a little like eating a damp, sugary sponge, but at least it was colorful. By the end of the night, our stomachs were as confused as our taste buds. We all agreed it was a night to remember, though perhaps not for the reasons we'd intended. As we wrapped up, Kevin stood up and declared with a grin, "Well, if anything, we've proven that viral recipes are just like us, great at getting attention but terrible at commitment."